4 rounds in the junior welterweight. And we will be hopping into that bout next. Mr. Henry, they got us on camera here. How great is this? More camera time I asked for from Larry Goldberg. What'd you make of that first fight of the night? It's always interesting to get the first one going.
It was an amazing show. It was an amazing performance. It was an evenly matched fight. Yes, they're not the most impressive fighters in the world, but you know what? They showed up to entertain, and what a way to start a club show here tonight with 2 guys like this.
Yeah, and what can we expect in this next matchup in the junior welterweights between Jason Castanon and Luis Rivera-Reyes?
This is going to be a fun fight. Obviously, both fellas are making a pro debut. And listen, man, I'm excited. I've known Jason since high school. Great amateur fighter. This guy, he comes to bang. If you want to fight, an entertaining fight, watch this guy. He comes to fight. Reyes, too, claims that he's had over 35 fights as an amateur, has been boxing since a young age, and that he's coming here to prove that this is going to be the start of something spectacular for him.
All right, let's go up to the center of the ring, get this one started.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest here at Boxing Insider takes place inside of 4 rounds in the junior welterweight division. About to make his way to the blue corner, here is Luis Rivera-Reyes.
Luis Rivera-Reyes making his pro debut from the beautiful shores of Cuauhtémoc, Puerto Rico. Was just there for Amanda Serrano. Did not fight Amanda Serrano, but had a very unfortunate incident that happened to her. But it was awesome to be in Puerto Rico, see Felix Trinidad. A lot of the Puerto Rican notables.
A lot of great fighters have come off that little island.
That's crazy, man. Such a small island, but it's so prolific.
And his opponent, making his way to the red corner at this time, here is Jason Castanon.
Also making his pro debut, Jason Castanon coming right out of here, Brooklyn, New York. Got the fans here with him. Got the Puerto Rican. What kind of flag is that? He's got both on it. Puerto Rico and Mexico?
Puerto Rican and Mexico, yes.
One tough son of a gun. Jason Castanon.
Go easy on the bottle, niggas love to see where niggas slipping off point on the step, they bag, scoping your eyes, praising it like the Diamond District jeweler with their hand on the biscuit. Do ya when the get called lifted, or sober so you can react quick, blow you off the atlas as if I caught you fucking my wife with my $1,000 mattress. It's the world that I live in, QB baby, I'm all that love me and the pops that raise me.
Y'all need to give it up. We don't give a fuck what y'all niggas want, cause life is fun. Y'all need to give it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest here at Fight Night takes place inside of 4 rounds in the junior welterweight division. John Basile, Georgie Gergov, and Anthony Lundy are our ringside judges. Eddie Claudio is the referee in charge of the action. Introducing first, competing out of the blue corner, de Caguas, Puerto Rico, él es 5 pies, 6 pulgadas de alto y 135 libras. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. This is his professional boxing debut. Señoritas y caballeros, te presento la Barre Luis Rivera-Reyes. And his opponent, competing out of the red corner, from Sunset Park, Brooklyn, New York, standing 6 feet 1.5 inches tall, weighing in at 138.6 pounds. He makes his professional boxing debut this evening at Boxing Insider. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason the Joker Castanon. We go to referee Eddie Claudio for the instructions for both competitors.
Okay, Jason. Luis, okay? All legal. I don't want no shots to the back of the head, to the kidneys, and watch your heads, all right? You want touchdown? Touchdown.
All right, second fight of the night. It's two fighters making their debut. Justin Castanon in the black and gold trunks. Got the Mexican flag on the right side. Got the Puerto Rican flag on the left side. Luis Rivera-Reyes in the black, white, and red. Eddie Claudio is your third man in the ring. Dan Canobio, Henry De Leon on the call here from Sony Hall. That is one very tall junior welterweight in Justin Castanon.
Great combination for Jason.
Castanon's coming out swinging. He's got his fans behind him. Sunset Park, Brooklyn, just across the East River.
Reyes managed to slip in a nice little right-hander that put a little delay on Jason.
What you're going to want to see here as the shorter opponent in Rivera-Reyes is how can he get inside? Is he going to jab his way in? Is he going to use head movement, footwork? That is always the big thing. But will Castanon just let him inside, Henry, or will he pump out that jab?
Well, so far, Castanon is throwing some nice combinations that's keeping Reyes right at the end of the shots.
There it is. Beautiful, nice jab by Castanon. He follows it up with two right hands. Got the reach advantage, got the height advantage. He's got Rivera up on the ropes now, too. He's hiding behind that rope.
Yeah, despite Jason being the taller fighter, he clearly likes to bang on the inside there.
Castanon's got the big fan-friendly style, and he's got a lot of fans here in attendance. Made the short trip from Brooklyn to see their guy make his debut. Like that, circled out a little bit to his right, fired off a left that found the mark. Castanon looking crisp early on.
Tripled up that right hand and caught it with that last one there, Reyes did.
Reyes said, I'm going to throw this 3 times. Maybe one of them will land, and one did. Fun round one, or about a minute to go here. Castanon pushing the pace. Rivera-Reyes willing to stand in the pocket and trade himself.
Good body shot there by Jason. Nice. That's always nice to see. Body head combinations.
Right hand misses the mark there from Rivera-Reyes. Now it's Castanon who has Reyes up on the ropes, is letting his hands go.
Nice.
Good first round from Justin Castanon.
Jason.
Take a look at some of the action from that first round. Jason Castanon using that reach advantage, Henry, and being able to land some big shots.
I would like to see Jason use his reach a little bit more. He's definitely throwing with shorter shots. I would like to see him work his way in with longer shots and not just jump in looking for hooks all the time.
Castanon getting some instructions there for as far as debuts go, first rounds of debuts. I thought it was a pretty strong performance there.
Yeah, no, they definitely skipped out the feel-out round.
Rivera-Reyes, what do you want to see from him? He's a shorter fighter. He's got to figure out a way to get inside.
I want to see him move his head a little bit more. Don't stay center line and allow yourself to get hit by those big shots that Jason is throwing. Work your way on the inside, feint a little bit, move your head. Don't stand in front of him.
Castanon is throwing hooks, and they are getting through that high guard of Rivera-Reyes. And what I like with Castanon, it's nothing too crazy. You know, it's a simple 1-2, 1-2, walking them down. As a trainer, Henry, you got to love that simple 1-2 there.
Absolutely. I mean, he's definitely the longer fighter, so those are the punches that are going to benefit him the most. Those straight long shots. Ooh, good left hook by Jason.
Castanon has got him on the ropes, and when he has him on the ropes, he's making him pay, going down to the body and finishing up upstairs. Body work from Castanon.
Reyes has to start looking for the body a little bit more, not just headhunt. Obviously, the bigger target for him would be Jason's body. Dip down a little bit, make yourself a little bit smaller, and go for the body.
It is refreshing to see the taller, longer fighter actually use their length. And that's Jason Castanon in this fight.
Yeah, much better improvement in using those long shots this round than he did in the first round.
It's not smothering his work at all. He's fighting at a very good range. If he has him up against the ropes, he lands a few shots and brings it right back to the center of the ring. That's his corner saying, stop smothering, take a step back and work. So it's pretty clear they worked on that in camp.
Nice. Yeah, Jason should definitely try investing a little bit more in the body. The body language Reyes is projecting right now doesn't seem so great.
Has been headhunting a little bit in this round. Had great body work in round one. That's Castanon.
Nice little check hook there.
That was good reflexes because, you know, Rivera-Reyes did land below, but he left himself wide open up top. And that's when Castanon came over with a check right. You can see Rivera-Reyes has the will, and like he wants to make this a fight, but every time he tries to get close, boom, there it is, a 1-2 right in his face.
And believe it or not, you can neutralize a lot of what Jason is doing just with a little head movement.
Right, kind of shift back and forth, get inside.
Yeah, you know, be a moving target, especially if you want to try to be the one walking in. You got to be moving off that center line. Some good jabs there by Jason. Nice left hook by Jason.
Another strong round from Jason Castanon.
Every now and then, Reyes manages to sneak in like one or two good shots, but Jason is obviously the more dominant fighter so far.
Let's take a look at some of the action from round two. It was a lot of what we saw in round one. Jason Castanon pretty much doing whatever he wanted in there, Henry.
I think Castanon definitely won that first round. Beautiful combinations. It's like you say, he managed his distance a lot better this round. Beautiful, beautiful work.
Round three underway. I think we're going to take a look at the eye of Luis Rivera-Reyes.
I just think they feel that he might have been taking a lot of punishment those last two rounds.
New York State, one of the strictest commissions in all of the land. I read a story in New York Daily News as Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul got announced today. And our own Larry Goldberg said, if I would propose that fight in New York State, they would laugh me out of the room. Considering Mike Tyson is 30 years older than Jake Paul. That fight's going down in Texas, where they're a little more lax than they are here in New York City.
Just a slight bit.
I'm excited for that fight. I think it's a spectacle.
I think it'd be an entertaining fight.
Here's the thing. I don't want to get on my soapbox here, but there's room for a lot of different types of fights in boxing. We can get the Canelo Munguias. We can get some of the big fights, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. You can throw in a few of these Mike Tyson, Jake Pauls. There's room for everybody.
Absolutely.
There's definitely been room for Jason Castanon's right hand. He's looking good in his debut here. Fighting out of Sunset Park, Brooklyn. What is it about Castanon that's been working so well, Henry?
It's just the volume of punches, man. The volumes of punches. Like, clearly, Reyes has not thrown anything that has give Jason anything to be cautious about. He gets caught with 1 or 2 shots here and there, but Reyes doesn't really follow it up. Jason lands 1 shot, and then he comes right back with 2 or 3 more shots.
Yeah, it's been a real masterclass when it comes to range for Castanon. He'll stand right there. Look at, take a look at the footwork. That's the exact range that Castanon wants to be in.
As we're praising Jason there, Reyes lands a few good punches there.
Listen, Reyes is very game, man. He's the smaller guy. Give him a lot of credit for hopping in and making his debut. He's trying to win this fight. But like you said, if you're not going to use head movement and you're not going to kind of jab your way in,
it's a little harder.
It's going to be a tough night at the office as a shorter guy.
Good body shot there by Reyes.
Here comes Reyes.
Good body shot again by Reyes.
Reyes waking up here in round 3.
I like that he's investing a little bit more to the body this round. The previous 2 rounds, he just kept head hunting.
Well, it's a good way to stop a bigger, taller opponent, right? Chop him down.
Chop the tree down.
We've got under a minute to go here in round 3. We're scheduled for 4. This is the junior welterweight division. Jason Castanon in the black trunks has been in control for the most part. Luis Rivera-Reyes has put up a little bit of a fight here in round 3. The thing with 4-round fights is you really can't let any rounds get away. I think he's down 2-0 right now. Would you agree?
I agree. And though he's had some good moments in this round, I think Jason still has gotten the better of the round.
It kind of seems like Castanon taking, I wouldn't say a round off, but not as active as he was in the first 2 rounds.
And it's always a bit of a surprise.
Oh, right hand staggers Rivera, and down goes Rivera-Reyes at the final bell. Jason Castanon looking to be a knockout winner in his first fight. Eddie Claudio taking a really close look. He shakes it off, waves it off. Just Jason Castanon. Welcome to the professional ranks. Knockout 3.
What a way to make your pro debut. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful performance by Jason.
That's something he'll remember forever. Makes his pro debut in New York City in front of all his friends and family. Scores a knockout right at the bell at round 3. Jason Castanon, a prospect to keep an eye on. And it really came out of nowhere, Henry. There it is.
Those straight shots. It was those straight shots that just caught him right down the center.
There it is. Boom. A right hand found the mark.
Beautiful.
Followed up with a right of its own. Credit to Rivera-Reyes, who was game all fight, got up and just said, I just can't continue.
No mas. He said no mas.
Nothing wrong with that. Jason Castanon. Henry's going to go catch up with him. I'm sure he's going to have a lot to say. His fans are going to go wild. It was Castanon that was banging on that drum for those first 3 rounds, chipping away at Rivera-Reyes, and found an opening upstairs. And it came maybe 5 seconds left in the round.
Literally, I think it was the last couple seconds left of the round. He landed those big right hands.
Castanon is a fighter that we're going to want to see on more of our Boxing Insider cards. Got a nice fan base.
This is a beautiful thing about this platform here, Dan, that you give a platform to fighters, local fighters like Jason, to be able to perform and make their debuts in front of their family and friends.
Yeah, there's Larry Goldberg right there, our fearless leader, who was so excited for Castanon right there when he got that knockout in his debut. And he's just talking to Larry all week long and seeing some of the press. And he really takes a lot of pride in giving these fighters their first fight, the first couple of fights, building them up so they could be the future stars of the sport.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, by way of technical knockout in 2 minutes and 59 seconds of the third round, Jason the Joker Castanon.
Jason Castanon. His family's yelling out, make a speech, make a speech. He's going to talk to our Henry De Leon in just a minute. Must be riding high right now. Here he is with Henry.
Wow, Jason, what a performance. What a conclusion. How are you feeling right now?
I can't even explain it, man. It's sinking in right now, you know? The hard work was, you know, I put in the hard work, and it showed. You know? But I just want to dedicate this fight to my brother Big Mike, for Sapo, and also for my daughters that are at home. I love you. Isabella, Valerie, this was for you, baby. I love you.
This is obviously your first fight as a professional fighter. What was the biggest difference for you when you compare this fight to your amateur fights?
Probably the glove difference, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's still the same hustle, man. We going in to fight. You know, man?
Now listen, you got to perform in front of all your friends and family here in Sony Hall, right in the middle of Times Square. We briefly touched up on it yesterday. Any last message you want to say to them?
Nah, man. Shout out to my Sweatbox family that came out here to support. And for everybody else at home, for Sunset Park, for Brooklyn, for New York. Everybody, the king is here to stay. I'm here now.
Amazing. Congratulations.